Hello, what's up and what's happening? Are you ready for some preseason football? First things first, guys, sign at least one more receiver because this time around I am not going to be risking injury for anybody that I perceive as a valuable asset. So I'm going to bring in Tim Carter. He is a speedster. I believe when this game came out, he was with the Giants. This is one of our draft picks, receiver Brody Butler. Wearing 17, giving him some accessories. He's about to be naked out there, looking like Tim Brown, but without the tape or the wristbands. Anyways, let's do this thing. First game of the preseason, going to be versus the San Francisco 49ers. They got Dickie under center. He did not play in our game last year when we came to this stadium and beat down the 49ers in the regular season. So, second down and 4 after that 6-yard gain by Kevin Barlow. They go up the gut. And there goes Hayes with the takedown. They're going to throw a little wide receiver screen. And that is one of our first-round picks there to break it up. Yes, Sean Wells, outside linebacker, doing it well. Wallace looking downfield, and that pass is not going to be a very, very good one by Seneca Wallace. Going to drop back the pass again, and now we're throwing to the other team. Cody with the pick. And the Niners take over in Raiders territory. Wells is there, looking good, doing it well, bringing down Barlow. 3rd down and 5 now for the Niners. Dickey's pass is off the mark, and they're going to have to settle for a field goal. The kick is up, and the kick is good. No, it's not, because he can't kick. Now, they did spend their first pick, top 10 pick, on an offensive lineman who is a backup. Maybe they should have got the best kicker in the draft, because that's atrocious. Even if I miss a kick that short, you know it's a problem. Seneca Wallace, we have problems. He has not completed a pass so far today. It's him backing up Goldston, and then we drafted Quincy Andrews in this past draft. Those are our backup quarterbacks as of right now. That pass going to be broken up by Nnamdi Asomugha. Toss play to Kevin Barlow. He gets brought down by Gibson. So Wallace dropping back, pump faking, rolling right, throws it. That pass is dropped. Can't blame him for that one. It was on time and on target, but geez Louise, fries and peas. That pass for Eubanks is nowhere to be found. I'm trying to continue to work on Eubanks. He's a low 80s overall receiver. Wallace, that's what he can do though, tucking and running, and he does that well for a gain of around 20 and a first down. So to start the second quarter, my wheels are already spinning. Like, how are we going to get Eubanks to develop even more? Because I would love him to be our number one of the future. Right now, we're still behind Boston, still behind Porter. But we're going to give him the ball here on back-to-back plays with Quincy Andrews looking good. Andrews has a big arm. Not the greatest accuracy, but his arm talent is very impressive as far as throwing the ball deep downfield with power. That pass is overthrown, so send out Janikowski. Kick is up, kick is good, and we're on the board first. So 3-0 is the score. Dickey looking downfield. That pass caught by Hamilton, brought down by Nnamdi. Move those chains. Dickey going to fire that one over the middle, caught by Woods, and that's going to be a chain move. 1st and 10, Barlow up the gut. Now, we did not play Napoleon Harris. We have Izzo at inside backer, and of course, we have Corwell also at inside backer. And again, no Napoleon Harris today. They're going to run the ball with Barlow. Barlow to the left side, picks up a gain of around 9. So 3rd down, Dickey dropping back, throws it to the end zone, and my man is there to bat that thing away. That's Charles Peanut Tillman. We got some pressure by Wells and Hayes, and then Peanut Tillman on the back end. He's going to bat that thing away. He has replaced Charles Woodson, who we traded for a first-round pick for the Eagles. Tillman was a free agent. Him and Dyson and Tyler were the top 3 corners. And, Tillman is only 26 years of age, 90 overall. He was the best option. And then Smith with the pick. And it's a pick 6. Throwing the ball today has not been easy. Seneca Wallace did not complete a pass. And now we're throwing picks with our man, Quincy Andrews. So, again, that is not a good look there. But now we do get a bright spot because Michael Turner. That's right, Michael the Burner Turner, looking like Charlie Garner from back in the day. Going to take it to the crib. Touchdown, Raiders. Making that Raiders 25 look good. Don't forget, Charlie Garner played for my Niners. When Garrison Hurst broke his ankle in the Georgia Dome, he was out for like a year and a half. We had our man, Charlie Garner, playing good football. Anyways, that pass going to be caught by Brandon Lloyd here in the 4th quarter, and the Niners are going to try to win this thing in regulation. The kick is up, and this time the kick is going to be good. So the Niners take a 3-point lead here in the fourth quarter. 45 seconds on the clock, and to throw this one, and that pass overthrown. And that's going to do it. Niners, they beat the Raiders 13-10 in the Battle of the Bay in this universe. So again, Seneca Wallace not complete a pass. Andrews 5 of 18. If we lose Golston, we're going to be in some serious trouble. Michael Turner had the bright spot of the game with 3 carries, averaging 27 yards per carry. All of them basically came on that 1 carry. Gallery looked good. We do have a new right tackle, Langston Walker. I believe he's now with the Packers, I believe. So yeah, we have some things we need to address. Now, do we pick up Sims or do we pick up Breeze? And Sims is younger, and he also has a bigger arm. 88 throw power, 83 accuracy. Drew Brees, 84 accuracy, 84 throw power, 81 accuracy. But I'm liking Drew Brees. I think at this stage in his career, he will realize that he's a backup. So we're going to bring in Drew Brees for the Houston Texans game. And he's going to be our backup moving forward. Rocking number 19, okay? Leckler wears 9. Seneca Wallace, who's on the roster last year, wears 15. Those are Drew Brees' numbers when you ask me, 15 and 9. But he's going to be wearing 19 because he's a backup. He is not the future Hall of Famer, one of the best throwers of the football in NFL history. He's not that in our universe here with the Oakland Raiders franchise. So number 19, that's what you get, Drew Brees. Carr looking downfield, and Carr throwing nothing but batted balls by Charles Tillman, looking good out there at that right cornerback spot. That pass caught by Williams, brought down by Lionel Martin in his second year. This pass going to be caught by Gaffney out of Florida, brought down by Nambi. And Houston looking real good. Fisher, who was a free agent acquisition to the left side, he's going to pick up a nice game there. Morris, who we tried to get last offseason, not this past one, but the one before that, he's going to get met by Hayes. So I got to set up for a field goal. Kicker's up, and the kicker's going to be good. So 3-0 is the score. Golston throws it, caught by Jerry Porter. And Porter brought down at the 39-yard line. So we get a good look at our starters as Jamie Sharper tried to hit Golston, and he's paying the price. Don't you ever try to hit Golston. And then we throw it to Coleman. One problem, he plays for the Houston Texans. 3rd and goal for Derek Carr. Toss play to Morris. And there goes Lionel Martin picking up where he left off last year as one of the best defenders in the game. Now, shame on me, y'all. I got to apologize. We just jumped full-fledged into the offseason, and I didn't even check no stats. I didn't check to see who won MVP or anything like that last season. So I do apologize. Please forgive me, but if it was any of the Raiders, I'll check the stats before we start this upcoming season, and we'll see if Golston won MVP or whatever happened, all right? I do apologize. Please forgive me. Jolly makes the catch right there. We decided to keep Jolly. Jolly and Teo Johnson were both free agents. We decided to go after Jolly. We let Teo Johnson become an Eagle, and that's where he's at. In Philly, Jolly's our starter still. Looking downfield, going to fire that thing to David Boston, and we got so many weapons. Life for Blake Golston will be easy as long as he stays a Raider, and he's got a big contract this offseason. That pass caught by Porter down to the 1-yard line. Steven Jackson, the workhorse, gets into the end zone. Touchdown. And our starters look good. Starters look good, and that's all that matters, because last week we did not play too many of our starters, any of our starters really. Here in the second quarter, I'm going to throw that thing downfield to Castle, and he's looking good right there. Excuse me, in the second half. Drew Brees looking good. Look at the accuracy. Drew Brees out there throwing passes to Kelly. Drops the ball, but it's a fumble. He picks it up, and it's going to be a first down out of the gun. Brees looking downfield, and that pass caught by Castle as well, and he was one of our draft picks this past year. So we have him, we have Swain, and of course we have Doug Jolly. No more Teo Johnson, who was clearly the fastest tight end. One of the fastest tight ends in the whole league, but definitely the fastest tight end on our roster. Now we're going to find Drew Carter. We have Tim Carter, 81, Drew Carter, 18, and now Weathersby gets beat. He's one of our new cornerbacks, and yeah, he is not going to see too much playing time, hopefully. It's going to be Tillman, number 1 corner, Nami, number 2, Phillip Buchanan, number 3, and then probably Frazier, number 4, as Carter fumbles the ball in the Houston Texans recovery. So they are down by 2. They score right there, and now they're going to be up by 6. As they go for 2 and get it this time before they did not. So Quincy Andrews in the ball game. That pass is a Aflac duck. And then this pass is just intercepted. So anything that we do without Drew Brees and without Blake Golston just isn't working this preseason. That pass caught by Williams, touchdown. So just like that, the Houston Texans find themselves up by 13. Second down and 2, though. Give it to James Kelly. And Kelly has a lane, and Kelly will pick up a first down. Kelly is older than Steven Jackson, believe it or not. Looking downfield for Kelly, makes the catch right there. Kelly 25, Steven Jackson 24. So we're 4 for 4 on third down. Can we keep that streak alive? Yes, we can with a pass to Carter. Don't know how it got to him, but it done did, so move those chains. Now we're looking for Brody Butler. He makes the catch, but not in bounds. Maybe I should have challenged that, but I don't. And then we throw another pick. So this preseason game is over, but not so fast. First down and 10. Pass it back. They're going to run that ball with Fisher. Fisher going down. That Shields with the stop. That pass will fall incomplete. Omens we let go. So it's Shields and Orlando as the backups to Coleman and Jamal Williams. So we do get a stop right there with Cook. Looking downfield, that pass caught by Drew Carter. Drew Carter from the Ohio State University, just like David Boston. And that's going to be a first down. Going back to Carter right there, gain of around 9. Third down and short, looking for Carter again, and he's out there proving that he should be on the roster. Andrews to the left side. That pass caught by Drew Carter again. Who is this guy? First and 10. Andrews looking downfield, going to step up and get sacked. Right tackle could be a problem this season, not going to lie. That pass going to be caught by Kelly. Kelly, he's going to find himself up that right sideline with a first down. Andrews looking for Carter again. Carter makes the catch. Carter has a first down. Under 2 minutes to go here. Down by 2 scores. Do we have a miracle? Do you believe a miracle? We're going to find Tim Carter this time, and that's going to be a chain mover. Looking downfield for Drew Carter. One more time. That pass is caught, and that's a first down touchdown. You feel me? Now we go for the onside kick, and it's Leckler in there as our backup kickoff specialist, and we recover the onside kick. Miracles do happen, even in Oakland, California. So we find ourselves down by 6 while we're driving. Looking downfield, we're going to find Brody Butler, the rookie making the play. First and goal, Quincy Andrews. Looking, going to throw at the castle, and the rookies have come to play. You got to love it. You got to love your draft picks coming through in a preseason game that don't mean not a darn thing, but we're trying to see who can play under the bright lights. And these guys so far are showing out and playing well. That pass going to be caught, but Houston, I wish you had more time, but you don't. You ain't got no more time. So that's going to do it. We win the ball game 28-27. Drew Brees in his debut, pretty darn good, man. 59 yards, 1 touchdown, high QB rating. That's what we like to see. Blake Golston had that pick. If it wasn't for that pick, he would have had a high QB rating as well. Cully, 5 carries for 31 yards. We did not risk Steven Jackson. Yes, he's going to be playing in this preseason game and in the third preseason game. In the fourth preseason game, he will not see the field. Neither will Blake Golston. Neither will most of our starters in that fourth one. But in our third one, it's game time, baby. And I believe our third one will be versus those Arizona Cardinals. So here we go. Back at the Bay. The Cardinals and the Raiders. Golston, he will get the start. Looking downfield, going to drop it off to Mr. Drew Carter. He's like, I'm your 4th receiver. Okay, when you go 4 wide, I better be that 4th guy. Gonna find Boston. He makes the catch right there, and this is what we want to see from Blake Golston. Show off that accuracy. We got up to 99 overall, and then look at Jackson. But more importantly, look at our 2nd round draft pick at fullback. McCray. Laying the lumber, leading the way. You gotta love it. Golston gonna fire that thing, caught by Jerry Porter. Still our number 1 receiver. Don't forget about him. And then Golston going to his draft classmate in Eubanks. Everything is working out well this game. No slip-ups. No false steps. Everything is going according to plan. 7-0 is the score. Kerry Collins has got the Cardinals in Raiders territory. That pass caught by Ahman Green, who was the prize possessions of last year's offseason. They're going to run the ball with him here. Going to get brought down by Napoleon Harris. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Cardinals tack on 3. 7-3 is now the score. Looking for Eubanks. Makes the catch right there. Again, so it's all the speed in the world. 96 overall speed. His hands are good. Everything is good with him. I think it's his awareness that's not that good. But again, we don't need him to be that number 1 guy just yet. Jerry Porter's still very good as Steven Jackson gets loose. And then look at my He's the bus driver. He's going to take all the kids to school, baby. McCray. Okay? Remember him. Rocking that number 40 like John Ritchie did back in the day. He's going to be that guy for life. Okay, anyways. Golston going to find Porter, who's still number 1. David Boston, a great number 2. And to bring in Eubanks as our third is this phenomenal weapons for Blake Golston. We did get beat on that right tackle spot again. Right tackle won't be an issue. We might have to address it this offseason. I'm giving the younger guy a chance. Only 61 overall, but his blocking numbers are just as good as the guy ahead of him, and he has better strength. So hopefully it works out. If it doesn't, please believe I'm not afraid to make a move. Collins looking downfield for Fitzgerald, and that pass going to be caught. Sets up a field goal for them. Kick is up. Kick is good, and the Cardinals get 3 more up on the board. So it's 10-6. Raiders on top. Ambrose is in the ballgame. Going to fake it there. Throw it deep. Caught by Chapman, who fumbled twice during the regular season here. That gave him 10 fumbles for his career, and he's just a rookie. This is year number 2 for him as he beats Weathersby yet again. Going to find Brody. Butler makes the catch right there. Move those chains. Breeze looking downfield. Throws it. That pass caught by Kelly, and that's going to be a chain mover. So I do think that Breeze is the perfect backup. We know about his arm talent. Again, not the biggest arm, but very, very accurate. And right here, he'll be the perfect backup. Because you know in Baltimore what they do, they try to find guys that can just step in and have the same type of skill set as Lamar Jackson. Not saying that they are Lamar Jackson. Obviously, he's a 2-time MVP. But you bring in a... what was that guy, McSorley? Remember McSorley from Penn State? They brought him in to kind of be that backup. Now they have other guys there now, obviously. But you know what I'm saying. And I think Drew Brees can mirror Blake Golston very, very well. Hollins to the left side, brought down shy of the first down. 13-13 as we head to the fourth quarter. Brees still in the ballgame. Gonna find Castle. Stiff arm there from Tate Castle. This man's going to be a beast. I'm telling you, our tight end room is phenomenal. Going to find Carter right here. That's going to be Tim Carter, number 81, coming through where we need him to. Got Butler open in the slot. That pass is caught, and that's going to be a first down. Breeze marching the boys down very methodically. Kelly to the right side, brought down at the 20-yard line. 2nd down and 9. Breeze dropping back, going to drop this one off to Kelly yet again, and that's going to be a chain mover. Now we're going to run the ball with Michael Turner. He finds the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. So we're up by 7. My Ambrose going to find Winfield. That pass caught for a first down. Ambrose looking. That pass caught by Chapman. Got tattooed by Pearson. But it's still going to be a first down nonetheless. 42 seconds on the clock. Caught by Hollins, their tailback. And they have it 1st and goal. No, 3rd down and inches. Not quite 1st and goal. And then Chapman. Touchdown reception number 2. So 20-20 is the score. No overtime football here. Going to go downfield to Carter. Drew Carter getting busy yet again. Breeze looking for Carter again. Makes the catch there and he gets out of bounds. We have 1 timeout left. 7 seconds on the clock. Going to try to get just a little bit closer. Kelly makes the catch. Gets out of bounds there. 2 seconds to work with. A 38-yard attempt by Janikowski. It's on its way. And the kick by Janikowski is good. So definitely our best preseason game of the season as far as its execution. Who cares about the wins and losses? But both quarterbacks played very, very well. So that means versus Dallas, our last preseason game, they are not going to touch the field. Blake Golston, Drew Brees, they're not going to touch the field. Porter, Boston, they're not going to touch the field. It's going to be all about the backups, all going to try to help these guys progress. You may see Eubanks, because again, I'm trying to help him to progress as fast as possible, because again, I'm always looking towards the future. How long can Porter be that guy? How long can Boston be a great second guy? So Eubanks, you might see him, but now let's take on Dallas. So the Dallas Cowboys got a bunch of ex-Raiders. Quarterback, number 8. Tuiasosopo is the starter, and then the backup is Quincy Carter. He wears 17 like Jason Garrett did, and of course Tuiasosopo wears that Troy Aikman number 8, so it's only fitting that he starts, and number 17 is the backup, right? They're going to take a shot deep. Namdi is there to bat that thing away, looking for Antonio Bryant, wearing number 88, part of that 88 club. Hayes with the pass rush, going to get the Tuiasosopo as he finds Thomas Jones. He's a starter. His backup, Julius Jones, is the backup. Carter makes the catch right there as Andrews throws a heat-seeking missile. It's going to be Andrews and it's going to be Seneca Wallace. If Wallace don't make the team, I will give Drew Brees number 15. But Wallace shows that he is valuable to be our fourth quarterback and just pretend he's on the practice squad in this game, then hey, it will be A-okay. Turn it to the right side as he picks up a gain of around 3. So 3rd down and 7. Andrew throws it quickly, and that's not going to work out. So a 55-yard field goal attempt by Janikowski is up and good. Look at that boot. So 3-0 Raiders on top of the Cowboys. Tuiasosopo going to get up out of dodge, brought down by Jamal Williams. 2nd down and 1. Tuiasosopo still in the ball game, looking downfield, throws it, intercepted by Gibson, put in Quincy Carter. Clearly he's not the answer. 2nd down and 2. Quincy Andrews looking for Castle here, and that pass will be broken up. 3rd down and 2. Andrews looking, that pass will also be broken up, so we got set up for a field goal. Kickers up, kickers good. We're up 6-0. Tuiasosopo taking a shot deep. Tight coverage by Phillip Buchanan. Because Charles Tillman is not playing, and Keyshawn got the best of him. The last first round, or number 1 pick, not first round, but number 1 pick at receiver, Keyshawn Johnson. When you think of all the receivers, and it's him as the number 1, like, geez Louise. There goes Jones to the outside. Thomas Jones gets brought down. 3rd down and 8. Going to get some pressure with Coleman. And they got to set up for a field goal. So great job by our defense getting off of the field, holding this Dallas Cowboys offense to a field goal. 6-3 is now the score. Andrew still in the ball game, going to fire that thing to Carter, making plays all preseason long, and he is our 4th receiver. This makes sense. Going to look downfield. Is Quincy going to have to throw this one? He throws it right to Singleton. He's going to get away and take it to the crib. So as of right now, Porter, Boston, Eubanks, and Drew Carter, those are our starting receivers. Tim Carter, he has some value as a kick returner, backup kick returner to Phillip Buchanan, so he probably will stay on the roster as well. Drew Carter makes another catch right there. And then Swain and Castle are 2 backup tight ends to Jolly. Swain makes the catch right there, and I like his game just a little bit. Andrews looking downfield, going to find Swain again. Now, Castle was making plays in the other game, but this is the Swain show. James Cully trying to make sure he keeps that number 2 running back spot as is. We're going to run the ball, no play fake, looking for Swain and Quincy Andrews. Look at him throwing nothing but dots out there. Swain got open, touchdown, Raiders, and we're up by 3. 16 seconds on the clock. Bryant. He makes the catch right there along the sideline. 1st down, Cowboys. All day in the pocket, but he's going to throw it, and it gets batted down, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. They might have mismanaged their time there, but hey, that sucks for them. So 13-10 to the score. Here goes Tim Carter. Got a block right there from McCray, our fullback. He takes it up to the 40-yard line. He has all the speed in the world, so I think he has some value to stay on the team. Castle can't make that catch, but nobody has caught any passes from Seneca Wallace so far today. He still has not completed a pass this preseason. Hopefully he's done some in practice. That pass going to be caught by Jones, or that run, going to be ran by Jones. Run play up the gut. Jones picks up a 1st down. Quincy Carter, the Georgia Bulldog, throws it to Keyshawn. Keyshawn, get out the game. Okay, it is the last preseason game. It's in the 3rd quarter. What are you doing here? That pass caught by Terrell, and that's going to result in a 1st down as well. 2nd down and 8. That pass also caught by Terrell. So 4th quarter here. Last chance to do something this preseason. For some guys, it's their last chance in the NFL uniform. This could be it for them. That pass intercepted by Pearson. Let's go. Don't forget about Keith. One of our first draft picks. Had high hopes for him, but I realized if I'm not using him, and my user is not that good, but if I'm not using him, he kind of is a liability. Right there, he came through. Maybe we're too quick on these guys. He's still on the roster, but Chad Lawton, he is our starting free safety. Wallace going to throw it. It's picked by Roy Williams. So again, Seneca's having a rough preseason to say the least. But can he show us some flashes to stay on the team as Ecker, our strong safety draft pick this last draft. This last draft, we picked him up. So he's a rookie coming through. We need him too. And there goes Wallace. He's going to run and get stopped just shy of the 1st down. So can we run the ball here with Turner and pick up a 1st down to start to end this game? No, we cannot. So the Cowboys take over, down by 3. Quincy Carter surveys the field, throws it underneath, caught by Terrell. And that's going to be a gain of 8. 3rd down and 2. That pass caught by Finneran, the ex-Raider. He was once a Raider receiver in this franchise. That pass caught by Finneran, getting some preseason revenge. So 17-13 is now the score. Seneca Wallace, he's going to roll out. Maybe this is his value. Just roll out with him. Just run with him. Because what if our receivers go down and we can't throw the ball like we used to? Bring him in the ball game and let him just do this. Get out of the pocket and run. Like Michael Vick of the Cleveland Browns. That's right, Michael Vick is now a member of the Cleveland Browns in this franchise. Looking downfield as Wallace going to throw it to Carter. Tim Carter coming through when we need him to. So we're in field goal range with a field goal. There's nothing for us. So we're going to run the ball with Kelly. And there goes our left tackle getting beat into the ground. That's not a good look, sir. Wallace looking downfield. Wallace going to throw this one up top. Caught by Turner. Seneca Wallace. What a pass. That makes up for all the foolery the first preseason game in this one, right? Maybe so. Campbell makes the catch right there. Big Dan coming through. Carter under pressure, and there goes our first pick of the draft. Junior Mills gets the sack right there, looking like Simeon Rice from back in the day. Then Aaron Campbell gets up in there for the sack. Then Carter steps up, that pass caught, but they have no more time, and that is going to do it for the preseason, ladies and gentlemen. So we get the job done. Seneca Wallace, 4 of 9. So I think he was 4 of like 15 this preseason. That's not good. But he is a scrambling quarterback, and his scrambling ability could add some value if, the world comes to an end and we have to start him at some point. Because do I really want to trust Quincy Andrews if for some reason Golston goes down or some reason Breeze goes down? Would I want to bring in somebody off of the street? I don't think so, because, again, we have playoff aspirations. We have back-to-back Super Bowl aspirations on this squad. And realistically, would you get somebody off of the street to keep things going, or just go with somebody who's been in the system for a few months? You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I don't know. But anyways, nobody got better except for Quincy Andrews from 61 to 63 overall. That is a good look for him. Steven Jackson, 93 overall. Kelly, 78. Turner, 77. Fullback is only Big Fred McCray. I love him. I love me a good fullback. You don't have to use the fullback on every single play. You don't have to go I formation on every single formation. But it's always good to see teams that got true fullbacks that just go downhill and knock out the guy in front of them. So right tackle's an issue. Gross will be our start at 61 overall. He has 87 strength. His awareness is a problem, and that could be a problem for a blocking, for a tackle, for a lineman, for someone that blocks to protect the quarterback. However, I want to give him a chance, because if he doesn't start to progress, we're going to look to head to the draft next year and probably use a high draft pick on a right tackle to solidify that spot with the absence of Langston Walker, who left in free agency, all right? So here's our schedule moving forward. The Ravens, week 1. Then the Bears at home, then at Chiefs, at Green Bay. Texans at home, at Jacksonville. Then we have the Chargers at home before our bye week, at the Broncos. Lions, Chiefs, Broncos at home, then at the Chargers, at the Vikings, Colts at home, at the Titans, and the Bills at home for week number 17. This is the tail of the tape for the Ravens game. They're better than us. But are they better than us? That's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do hope that the rest of the day is the best today. Peace, love. Hot sauce.